I'm sure he's sitting up there today just thinking to himself, man, you know what? I may have left the earth, but I did it doing exactly what I love to do the most.
Friends and family are remembering John Bubell, a man who loved to fly. Investigators, meantime, are trying to figure out what caused his plane to go down today. News Channel 5's Megan McRoberts has new information from Okeechobee.
National Transportation Safety Board investigators will be back here first thing in the morning to continue working to determine what caused this plane, John Bubell's plane, to crash. Witnesses tonight describing what they saw as the plane plummeted from the sky. After decades of flying, teaching flight, and working on planes, John Bubell this morning took his final flight.
He was very, very careful, but if a pilot was concerned about crashing, they would never fly.
His neighbor, Bryant Culpepper, says Bubell picked up this Zenith model experimental plane in Homestead this morning. Bubell had a dent repair business and painted planes. Culpepper says he was bringing this plane home to Okeechobee to fix up.
He loved aircraft of all types, and being on here was his heaven before heaven.
His plane crashed in Okeechobee, only a couple hundred feet from a pond where witnesses believe he was trying to land, veering around homes and power lines before crashing.
When we looked up, it was like maybe 30 feet off the ground or so, and it hit the ground and caught on fire.
Nearby resident Joellen Roden was among witnesses who rushed to try to save Bubell.
She pulled him across the street while I was hollering for my husband to come down there. And then she started doing CPR, and we switched off doing CPR.
Even one of his former students jumped in.
His clothes were on fire. We got him out of the plane, and I gave him CPR.
The word of his death hitting hard for the many who knew him. Bubell was a Mason who volunteered much of his time helping the community. He was a meticulous flight teacher and a father.
John has the most incredible family.
Leaving behind 3 children, grandchildren, and the wife pictured here.
The kind of family that will pull together to get through this.
Finding peace knowing he died doing what he lived for. Culpepper also tells us his wife dropped him off this morning before taking flight and that his grandson was going to fly along with him, but decided last minute not to. Culpepper, also a county commissioner, says there are plans in the works to create a memorial for Bubell at the county boat ramps. That's the latest here in Okeechobee. I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.